Look at all that pretty green. Yeah, I'm talking about the trees and the grass. All right, I'm kidding. But look, I never even thought of that. A little flower planter right on the tractor. Hey YouTube friends, it's Mrs. Kapper. I know, I usually see Joe back here behind the camera, which, by the way, this camera is way too close for me. But, alright, I'm here. I'll get over it. Anyway, I am headed to a barn sale. I saw an ad and it said it had a lot of antiques, a lot of old tools, a lot of rust. I love rust. I would much rather be shopping at this than a mall looking for clothes. So, I have some cash.
It will be mine. Oh, yes. It will be mine. Please? Not today, my good man. I'm feeling saucy. I think I'm gonna buy it. Do you accept cash?
I have an empty truck bed, and I'm gonna see how much damage I can do to the wallet. Although, I'm sure you're all thinking, yeah, you sure ain't gonna do as much damage as what Joe does, which is probably true. But we'll see what I can find. It may be a big flip, maybe a big flop. I don't know. You never know. You never know what's hiding in barns. So, stay with me, take you on the ride, and let's have some fun. And Van Halen is coming with me. Oh yeah! Let's jump! Oh yeah, I did forget to mention, I had to bring some Febreze. Sorry, Joe, it's just a little too ripe in here. Oh, and I almost forgot, you know, he's got his drinks all lined up. I got my water, and this is my version of McDonald's coffee. Works for me. Wow, nice country drive. See the neighbors looking at me, wondering who I am. Nice bean field. Don't worry, honey, yours will look like that someday. Oh, I know this isn't it, but oh, I'd love to pick that barn. I see some beautiful rust and beautiful barnwood in there. All right, after some long country roads, I think this is probably it based on the vehicles. All right, so I just talked to the owner and they bought out an antique store. So this is one storage area and they have a whole bunch out on trailers, but I think I'm going to spend some time in here more than outside. I am going to make a barnwood table for in the Kentucky farm. So I need some chairs and I think I might have found some. All right, so I'm going to make a porch swing. I think I'm going to use this for the back of the porch swing. All right, first load. Should have brought the trailer. Oh well. I know where to come back. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Is Shikster here? All right, well I am in the passenger seat now, and you can see how dirty I am because I went digging in them barns, man. But got some good finds. Had to bring in the reinforcements though.
Big guns.
Yeah, big guns. I found something for him. I'm never going to use it, but it should be helpful.
Know. Don't ever say never. Your big logs, you could lift and end up at the time. You could hold the whole things up.
All right, well, we'll see once. We'll get there in just a minute.
And Mrs. Kapper got me a 1.5 ton engine picker, which I don't plan on doing any engines, but what it will be useful for is these implements. Like if I need to replace the discs, which I do on several of them, this thing can hold up the whole front end of that implement and make it 10 times easier. Believe me, I've tried using a floor jack, and that's kind of a nightmare waiting to happen. So this will come in handy for the implements.
I need some table legs for my farm table I'm going to make. He's got quite the selection.
Better if we just had one night, or if we had 2 or 3 days, we stay all night down there. That too.
Oh, there's a giant cast iron farm sink back here. Wow. Look at all that pretty green. Yeah, I'm talking about the trees and the grass. Alright, I'm kidding. But look, I never even thought of that. A little flower planter right on the tractor. Wow. I think I need to make one for the new Branson. Alright, so I'm thinking of getting this solid oak table here. It's just a small one. Be perfect for the 4 chairs in Kentucky because I don't have room for a whole lot. I mean, it is solid oak. I can always make a barnwood top if I don't use this one, but let's see what they can do. Alright, so I bring Muscles along to help lift in that one piece of equipment, and he's in here, I think, spending more money than I did. Is that right, Joe?
Okay, I got 3 more legs there. Okay, so these steel stands are actually from like an old shoemaker. But these, I got a couple matching sets, so these could be really useful in a machine hodgepodge.
Yeah? Alright, this is what happens when you dig in the back of barns and sheds that haven't been looked at for a while. Good dirt, though.
Alright, I picked up this engine cart for 25 bucks. For those of you that do engines, you know what it is, but for everyone else, I just figured the worst case scenario, these heavy duty wheels, I could build another implement cart out of them. Or I could put a board on it and move stuff around that's kind of heavy. And then there's a big steel bracket arm that comes out here. So if you pull an engine out of a car or tractor or whatever, then this holds your engine up and you can wheel it around. So I think that was a pretty good pick. I could find a use for it.
Well, that was a neat pick. And you know, one of the things is that the guy that was there, he could tell me the story of everything in that barn, and he knew exactly where it was because he picked it, and him and his brother. So like this door right here, this screen door, this came off of an old boarding house from the late 1800s. So he remembers going up on the 3rd floor and taking these down, and these doors here too. So yeah, it's pretty neat hearing the stories behind all the things.